But hey, now we can get to this, I guess. My hat's a bit too far back. There we go. Okay. Where were we? We massacred and got to talk to a rich person.
I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear than stuff.
Huh, okay.
I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make fortunes.
Villager. Okay, so we had fun attacking a random guy our first minute on here. Reputation lost. Huh? I didn't mean to walk away from you. Jeez. Oh, so apparently you can't go in places you're not allowed in this game. Go to the kitchen? I think that's what I'm doing. This game makes you treat it like you're a real person.
Ah, milady. You're fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
Lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bojana here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you?
A bear?
Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
What, sweetie?
When you're done,
wow.
you can go and rest with the brooms the outer area.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. He deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly. Young Henry here is overwhelmed by your generosity.
Yes, thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
We're gonna steal everything they got.
Right, man.
Just kidding. Do you care if I turn off the light? Okay. I'm gonna plug in the...
You can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
What, sweetie? I love getting demons tattooed on me. Seems like you do too. That's disgusting. Please don't ever say that again. I hope not. I hope you're kidding. Knowing you, you'd be like, dude, really? Is it free? Yeah, but tattoos on you aren't just frigging visual. Okay. So we're breathing. Says we're tired. I don't know how much we can take before we get in trouble. So all I know is we're going to sell whatever we can.
You're that lad from Skellets. What in heaven's name happened to that?
It seemed like any other day. And then I saw thick smoke rising above the hamlet of Rovno. Soon, Sigismund's army were finished there and came for us. The order to attack must have come even before the alarm bell rang.
God preserve us.
I ran to the castle for shelter with the others. Behind me I could hear the shouts of the attackers and the screams of the wounded. Then I turned and saw father trying to save mother. They were both killed. The gate was closed by then. The men on the battlements were calling to me to run and warn you here. And with God's help, I made it.
My God, that's horrible. You were lucky to survive. And our thanks for warning us. I'll pray that you see better times.
Oh, he's famished. Okay. Food. Roast duck is worth 15 gold? Dude, some of these things are worth a lot. Let's hope they have a pot of soup I can eat from, because eating all these snacks, apparently. I don't know how lentil mash is a snack. I believe it. Where's the pot? Eat from pot right there. Let's drop an apple. Geez, apparently we're still hungry. What a frigging famished bastard, man. Please let there be more food I could take. Gloves? I'd love some new gloves. But I don't think that's going to be something we can get. So apparently we're not allowed to go in there. Hello, villager. So no sleeping at those. Hi, friend. Sorry.
Damn.
I wasn't trying to be mean.
Do you need some help? What the hell was that?
Okay. That's a hat. Go hit it. You just got a new crafty hat. Drop that one block of thing you have on the third row or third column. Third row. Left, left. That one. Gives you conduit power? That's lame.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. I really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace.
Hulu's whining at us. It's like, we don't have any more of your money.
Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal.
terrible ordeal.
I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, you will ease in time. And it can help to talk about it, if you feel like it.
You're right, man. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a good leader. With my girl Bianca. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. Sigismund's cavalry was composed of humans. They're diabolical barbarians from the east, with no regard for the rules of warfare. Bloodthirsty cutthroats. The very fact Sigismund has them with him shows what a tyrant he is.
Well, I don't know.
And then death descended on Skallies. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one human after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armor, saw Father and charged at him, cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother and murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn me. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn the world.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
And I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench. She'd been caught by a gang of Cuban savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. But something like that happened.
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted. Greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me, and my husband either. Also, in comparison to the horrors he went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
I saw that.
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Probisovitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. Certainly, only he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave of Prague Castle, and he was very busy. He had no time for me. But at least...
That's not how it happened. Or did it?
Henry, wake up. You don't want to miss this.
Is it? What's happening?
Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Scouts.
You know what bugs me so much? I can do this, right? Left eyebrow raised, right eyebrow furrowed. I can't do it with my right eyebrow raised, my left eyebrow furrowed. Via the gateway stairs. Okay.
Good day to you. What do you need?
You know what's happening?
No. What about you?
Me? How could I?
I saw you with Sir Robot. Didn't he tell you anything?
No.
I don't like those guys.
My insides are shriveled up with the hunger.
Okay, so he's hungry. We have some bread rolls.
God be with you.
What's happening? Have you heard anything?
No. It could be Sigismund's army, or his scouts, or maybe Scarlet's folk who survived the pillaging. I wouldn't expect nothing good.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Scouts.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The Scouts Jibbers sent to Scarlet to spy on Sigismund. Said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And Sir Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did you spy see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
Goodbye.
up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Ratic, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man. Your messenger told us what happened.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though. God, a brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
I already don't trust him.
When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left a storm in the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No,
Don't do it.
When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
No.
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
I can't leave my mother and father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of living?
Sir!
Quiet! I'm sorry about your father. But getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg until things quiet down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were hot.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend. And good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hamish.
I will. And good luck to you and your people, too. These are dark times. Move out!
Anywhere, people! Move out!
Maybe they were trustworthy.
What is it you need?
I could use an extra pair of eyes, and yours are keen. Will you keep watch of the battlements, my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request you answered yesterday.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done.
Splendid. Don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Luckily.
Wow. I literally have to keep watch.
Wandering around like a stray sheep. Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just lean against the wall and wait till morning. I'll show you this.
I will. Thank you.
My respects to you.
What do you think about how the Scallops boat managed to clear the siege?
Thank the Lord. I thought it was Sigismund descending on us.
Seems everyone thought that.
Well, we were all expecting the worst. And the truth is, I'm still worried what will happen when Sigismund comes here. And come he will, of that I'm sure. I just hope we'll be as fortunate when we're face to face with that fucker. By the way, Henry, my condolences.
Thank you.
Sit here and wait until morning, apparently. Won't be long now. Maybe I should eat more.
Got belly weight, have you? That's it. God be with you.
What do you think about the fight of the Scallops?
I'd say Sir Rodzik is a fine. He made the most of the situation and saved his subjects. You don't see that very often.
He was lucky that big storm came.
But that's just it. Something happens by chance and you turn it to your advantage. There's not many capable of thinking so fast.
The Lord watch over you.
That's what he meant. Was I could literally use the wait button. I thought I had to literally fucking sit there. Trying to see if I can maybe jump off, but no. Wrong button.
Who are you?
wow, that's a huge army.
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
It's a kid named Finger.
The bastard who led the attack at Scarlet and killed my parents.
Be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land, to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir
You hungry?
Marquardt. The efforts of the king's
Do you want to go make
brother
those pork loins?
bring order to this chaotic land.
What,
are
sweetie?
undoubtedly noble.
Does that sound good right
It
now?
seems to me, though,
Okay.
that he and his
I'll
army
deal
have
with that
somewhat
after
strayed.
I get to a point where I can stop the stream.
As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigneth until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, the Ratzik Kobila, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzik of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. I can assure you that Sir Radzik is not a Talmberger. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your honor?
Am I to inform the king then that the Ratzik Kobila is not in Talmberg and that he has your loyalty?
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish. I will relay your words to the king with the hope you will be as well disposed as you seem to be.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there's little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Damn. Auf Wiedersehen. Good day.
My lord, you have my utmost adoration.
Get on with you, Robard.
Like I don't trust the good guys. Well, it looks like this is going to be a stopping point for now. Excuse me. Yep, right here's a good time to pause.